Let's make leftovers great again and make a great Reuben sandwich. We'll begin by making a sauce, and our sauce begins with cornichons, or French dill pickles. Just grab one of those little kids out of the jar and chop it up as fine as you can. I'll place those kids into a small bowl along with about a quarter cup of ketchup, and then not sponsored, but I like this Coop's horseradish mustard. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of that. And then for a little extra of that zippy zap, another tablespoon of prepared horseradish. We'll go about a quarter cup of mayonnaise, and not sponsored again, but you know I love Kewpie. We'll make it a little easier on ourselves for texture. We'll add a little bit of garlic paste, about a teaspoon or so. Next, we'll add about a tablespoon of sriracha for a little bit of heat, a small glug of Worcestershire for higher sauce, squeeze in about a half tablespoon of lemon juice, make it snow with a pinch of kosher salt and some freshly ground black pepper. And then this part is optional, but not really, some Cuso's roasted garlic and onion seasoning. Then itty bitty whisk till homogeneous, and let's give it a taste. Seriously, if you get nothing else from this video, make this sauce. That is so good. Wow. That's 2 pieces of rye bread, which we're going to cover one side with some softened butter. Very gently, since the bread is so soft and we do not want it to tear. Once your butter is evenly spread, we're going to hit it again with some of this roasted garlic and onion from Cuso's. Check the link in the description below. You definitely want to try this stuff. And that's an electric griddle pan I've had since about 1992. Look, Dad, it's a Wurlitzer. Actually, it's a Presto, but it's old. More importantly, it still works. I've got it set to 325 degrees Fahrenheit. Let's go ahead and grill our bread. While the bread is grilling, I'm going to hit the other side with some Kewpie mayo and spread it around. Yes, you could do this with butter, but the bread is very soft and it's hot on that griddle, so mayonnaise is fat just like butter is fat, so we're still going to get to the same place, and this will give it a little bit richer flavor. And speaking of flavor, I can't see anything wrong with giving another light dusting of the Cuso's roasted garlic and onion seasoning. Seriously, check the link in the description below. Save money on all Cuso's products. Try this stuff. Then after a couple of 2-3 minutes, when you're satisfied with the color of your bread, flip it over and turn the heat down to 300 degrees. Then grab your leftover Reuben pastry roll filling, or make a fresh batch by combining leftover corned beef with some sauerkraut and some grated Swiss cheese. And lay that stuff on thick on one piece of your bread. Then drizzle on some of the sauce that we made, and go ahead and hit that other piece of bread with a little bit of that sauce and smear it around. Then place that bread on top, bring your heat back up to 325 and let it cook for a couple minutes. Then very gently flip that kid over, and if anything does fall out, just kind of tuck it back in there. And then cook for a couple minutes, checking every once in a while to make sure you're getting the color that you like. And then once you're satisfied, kill the heat and remove it to a cooling rack so that the bottom doesn't get soggy. You let it rest for a few minutes until it gets cool enough where it's not releasing that steam. And then guess what? You've got a nice crispy sandwich on both sides. That is a beautiful Reuben sandwich. Just look at that. Cheers. We'll see you next time. Don't eat boring food.